Okay. Auntie, I'm here. Yeah, since I feel the network is good. I wish you have no network no mess up until now I need to restart. I wish you more share video no. Oba no share why? Oba no share video na bushia. Oba no share video na mami why? Oba ya bo modern na timo share video no mami. Oba na wa like it na wa share why? Na yentimu ento asuntem. Oba ya ntentem pa na wa like na wa share me nipa bibiri hwe me nso ba kopia na share comfort akwaba wo wremu on share user on like a video no on share Cynthia on share on like a street welcome back street for the network na good no wrong we are last segment of the show we na the last segment of the show street akwaba
just
for the network na good na me
2 minutes
okay. Yeah, nti abusunya mpaso ba na wa share no like am me mo amon share na be bobo mudin. Paulino wo wremu but on share on like here. Mimia Samuel wo wremu wa like but on share. Obaya also wa join it on like here. Won so a unya share. Abusunya me wo education bi ma mo why me dey. Education on the EB-3 and never bremu. Why me dey bremu say we are na say wo questions and contribution bi na wo dey aba. Why? Mimi Emmanuel ho ya pa ima bo modern na like video na share mami why na do formula na memma education on the EB-3 visa no we amanfo asende ho questions ama me pa anti pepe say discussing kakra na bibie kwanto na wo question na baby sana so wo ye contribution bia wutem de ba anti wo ba na wa share no like ame it is grace aheto you go didn't there do grace aheto grace like na share mami why what is the name Oba Mary, Mary, me too and catch Mary me das mimi away the ye ukra me nyoda me das said there be oba like no asin share me das so I give to me udin kan boy say Emmanuel GH Emmanuel GH is it bolo is it bologa Emmanuel GH me das pa there be aba ya na ma notice untentem we are dear pa said there be aba share show no sign like no asin gift me das Ima thank you and God bless you. Okay, thank you. I do appreciate you a lot, Medasima. Medasipa Imano GH. Thank you and God bless you. Yeah, we shall form also the money I say, Oban was like an into education. A bigger, room more like about one say. Could you cash out? Could you most wash it? Could you buy a dear what it? Me, Shirawo. Imano ya no, on share video no, Same, on share video no, Alex, on share video no. Yes, well, like it, but when share we see uncle like an amon share why Balak, Michael Balak, Michael Balak, Obama Germany, Aquaba, Michael Balak, Obama Germany, Aquaba, yeah, over not watching no like why. Yeah, no, so a year of our bit more actually when you saw by gifting on the show, which is not by force, you know, the year one cast our choice. And Minia, Bologa, Emmanuel GH, made that was say. Most of more share more like Munina made that was a mission of Papa Mary. Oba Mary, me that's what it Michael Ballack, Obama Germany. My Germany captain. Hey, Sabbath to know Diablo. Hi, no the Bobo. Michael Paulino so do one Jimmy also me that's it. Yeah, Michael Ballack and Obama Germany, but the woman was catching more gift and almost like an emotion with the woman must Oba Papa Mary, may that was say Mary. Okay, Bushia. Mun say being county and twas na memfa EB-3 visa education emblem on say Ghana for do na mo ha munyin krata mo te say me ankasa mo bisa question about this ade we panti me de ehun education kakra emblem why and the we no e koma ya yin krata say si mu ano no yere na musa yi mu da I mean how there yes planes waste planes so do ho jimbi wo ba no ahye no like na do achede aba why enti mu amoye sa ne kwa na ese meeting bomb abaso mu amoba na like na wa share na mo san chat ya ese meeting bomb abaso wo so wonti mo chat de like na share na wa me de share ne kwa mfu ne nya me kase te edition na ye ne kase mbu ni bi tuma du ati na ne nya me kase ba nya me che bi ya me pese me kase If I say me making sure idea ministry think I and so bank so man mobile na machine buy. Okay, yen to aso, ya mo yen to aso. Ya busi I mon gift street think why ministry ni na so ya no so mon gift nyame nko. Dem aka say me ko panelist no di obaba so bia no ni dwuma di so mani a mon gift no na mon kire moni so. Ati. Mo ya sa na e kire say dwuma di na ye di mon so moni so. Nti I mon gift street so mami. Edam say. Okay. Nti mo me enko di no so. You see, we come me and mamma and what America in Crata, did yes, we ever knew. Ghana for many Mugua, Yedi Cratano, Yenso, Yeblani. Let me see. Okay. Street,
Over.
me to whom, noise to be where you rough.
So sorry, why? Hold on.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, I wish I for me, Mama Quababio about the last segment of the travel abroad show, no, with the last segment, you know. With the education back on a year EB-3 visa, okay? Once saying in a year, Nancy say, what day a year B1, B2 visa eba America, or the ba uni krata, what you say? Oba unya krata, I'll beat him the Atanakunum. Ena, o de ba unya krata, I'll beat him the year, Juma. Na, and also so crampon a year visa, I see so a Ghana for the Dona Diabakumua, Ghana for Omode a B1, B2, say make us a B1, B2, ni no genoma one category is either a for tourism and as a for visiting purposes. No. Obi or ha no ne bota any so no de ebia or person ba America or be sra America keke or be visit America. No be so or ba or be say or all the tourist attraction areas no na utimu emu how beautiful America is. So into the category of visa our mutual issue must anchor for B1, B2. Business pressure. So can make us say, be a businessman, or a businesswoman. Abia or partners, or America, until we leverage it on the B1, B2, not about America for a business pressure. Until a for business pressure, for visiting, and for tourism. What you say, Panty? Ne, and no one said America. I don't know a visa upon Ghana for Dodona, Diabakuma. And I would the bar. Per the immigration law no unin krata because oba as a temporary visitor that is that class of visa non-immigrant you can say be a non-immigrant here a visa one fam master with the pass it na a visa with the pass obesra American was back and I can say be a immigrant visa nature say a visa with the abasa with the bepe asetna a visa with the aba so with the bepe asetna the example say me fale mama with mobile America oba a immigrant visa say papa fale man say oba a immigrant visa say ukunu fale man say oba America a immigrant visa say yere fale man na say oba America a immigrant visa say wudi American lottery na say oba America a immigrant visa what you say nti ye many class of visa I don't know ya aban nan kasa na ma ho akonya say bla na beto na America be jin krata na tena kunu na bobla na ye adwuma eno ye fe ni immigrant ena de wo de beba man nan kasa ma utumi se oba obenya asetena bat o ma utumi se bra na be hwe kunum na sign kono ye fe no non immigrant visa nti ne ye kasa about non immigrant visa ye B1 B2 ena ye visa class ya Ghana for dodo na e de aba America abusian bi guso kasa no nkoso nhye na mo like video no ma why nti Ghana for bebre na wo America mo de e B1 B2 visa ba ya munti munye adwuma mun san eni asetena te se me yankasa metie yi so the B1 B2 ne buy te se de me amisi hai me di B1 B2 ne buy na wo de buy uni nkrata asetena na yedin abrafo na yedin to le bi kwampa like ye se wo bitima nya mpaboa hye me ka se mpaboa bi di se ye be na me bu bi di se sa be na me bu no te ase se wo binya mpaboa hye no so ho asem enya agoro ate ase pa but ye one category of visa bi a eno no say in case be a we are skilled in case be a say we are skilled professional so we are skilled professional say even so we are unskilled in poa e be a bit qualify abla wo within America even though so by why you overstay say you know or status no a change ababe undocumented immigrant ababe illegal we stay na we do America in ababe unlawful nti to me bia na mla bia e mo ho ban America no I think say maybe one of the ways you bit my consider bit my want in a particularly this video no I say a man kofo a omo te se me a omo America I wanna say video we kwa mo nti say who be out I think the one category of visa I'll bit more I consider a lot of research about this area no EB-3 visa no okay and yeah their research in a conclusive but at least may they more details any introduction kakra ebreo send a going forward make us what devil into that area no number who the pros and cons was our area na am will be biala or interested no on quite out bit my first mo are eligible I just say and every video we do na e come Ghana for multi kurobi te say America te say me ankasa bi si hey a bia moti ya muni nkrata mona sa video e koma mo kese pa nti nidi kano pepe say me ma introduction kakra bi about EB-3 visa no okay because e addition me will say many of the cautions and if I send them me Instagram na till to we say on person me can EB-3 visa ho asem nti me hu ye no me collect questions in Ghana be yes me research into this area na me the education about nti we will be going through the education together je making kan me nyam to was na ma post na ma cheche mu kakra se ne be ya do ba bi a hu hia na ma post wo na mo pese mo ba bi bisa question no motimu aba bi bisa question na me the other area to this side no me de no so aba be come why nti ye be hwe se ka say EB-3 visa ye de be visa and who qualify to also benefit from such a visa no at say and where must you be to qualify and near my igna eba be consider the way forward why enti nidi can say nidi can employment based immigration employment based immigration that is the third preference into the technical name according to the State Department EB-3 that is the technical name EB-3 okay so or say Tio or say you may be eligible for this immigrant visa preference you may be eligible for this visa immigrant okay let me put it right. You may be eligible for this immigrant visa preference category if you are a skilled worker, professional, or other worker. It means for the purposes of today's education, we are going to consider these people. We are going to consider these three categories of people. One, or say you may be eligible for this immigrant visa preference category if you are a skilled worker, professional, or other worker. Okay. Now we are starting with the skilled worker. Wait, listen. Emphasis on a one conform within America. When you be our Ghana, we shall from Bajomunjeni. The education ya made my and your war Ghana will pay B1, B2 the other how. May can be a war within America, our the B1, B2 buy and once in America. And I also saw when you have B1, B2 visa the Abano and just JB do it. Koso na she video because because what you see also nya B1 B2 visa na so the baby we bit more activities are process we okay enti e koma obi a ohwehwe B1 B2 de abaha ene obi ono so otisi sani mu da do kura B1 B2 we e koma mu nyina enti abusunya mo nkoso nhye mo ja video no hye mo nkoso nhye na mo like mam na do na mra na me education me pese me education na we na I have to go back again enti mo nhye mame okay enti mame nkan enti ye shall say with the skilled workers no or say skilled workers are persons whose jobs require a minimum of 2 years training or experience. That means this will be so the skilled workers, according to the Labor Department in America, more definition, will be a skilled worker. And skilled workers are persons whose jobs require a minimum of 2 years training or experience, not of a temporary or seasonal nature. Listen, not of a temporary or seasonal nature. I think my ministry one should be or say skilled workers are persons whose jobs require a minimum of 2 years training or experience, not of a temporary or seasonal nature. And Sanipa ye come once in way answer Rebecca will be a skilled worker. Or the B1 B2 buy within America which might benefit from EB-3 no. As I say nipa na ye obi owo 2 years training or experience. As I say nipa na ye obi owo 2 years training or experience. And I say 2 years training or experience or say and say a year temporary na a year seasonal. Say ka say be a seasonal. Example, work up na ebeko so kata no a year seasonal. And until workers be echo katano after work up no juma dini na ba wie and recently omoye Dubai Expo na a seasonal na a temporary into one say bla na no moye Dubai Expo no e magana fo bebre na timuko Dubai timuko konya adwuma ye but after say Dubai Expo no ba wie na adwuma ni ho bi what you think omo kire mu say Obi a we skilled worker was 2 years experience and as was 2 years training no. And such a experience no training temporary or not say seasonal. At as yeba. Intermediate say clear. Or say the skilled worker must meet the educational training or experience requirements of the job opportunity. Relevant post-secondary education may be considered as training. Listen, or say relevant post-secondary education may be considered as training. Despite independence, I say, or you will be a 2 years experience and as a training. Now, and so say the 2 years experience and as a training a year season and a year temporary, no. Or say, as I say, independence waiting on a year secondary school, you can say post-secondary school, let's say after secondary school education, to make us a minimum year secondary school. It is the only high school education. I will consider maybe university education or maybe your master's, but it has to be after high school and yet before high school, after high school. It will be a more than high school education. I think it's eligible for a process like this. Okay, now let's go to the professionals. Okay, we are looking at the 3 categories. The first categories that we've been able to look at are skilled workers. So now let's look at the professionals. So under professional, which people are we talking about? Professionals, I say, professionals are persons whose job requires at least a U.S. baccalaureate or foreign equivalent degree and are a member of the professional. So I think the U.S. there is an association which is called baccalaureate or foreign equivalent degree. Until I say professionals are people or they are persons whose jobs requires at least a U.S. U.S. baccalaureate or foreign equivalent degree and are member of the professionals. Said the most organizations or Ghana, you the Bar Association. The Bar Association is the Association of Lawyers or Ghana, your Ghana Medical Association. In the same way, in America, you are some professionals. Nti make us say be nipa no be one be to be no your medical doctor, make us say your attorney. Ati as your panty or no. As I said, or fit under this context. Okay. This is your attorney, make us say be your medical medical doctor. And I say maybe we are engineer, and maybe we are engineer. Now we this class of this and the bar, or should I say, who are we as a professional? As I say, who follow under the category of our baccalaureate. Baccalaureate, and I say a team of American professionals, right? As an organization, no, until you have to be able to fall under that category, okay? Until that is it for the professionals, no. Now let's consider the other workers. Until I say the other workers, no. Many of the people no be qualified. Education way I mean very important, okay? Men can say, would you young American to home? I'm telling you, say, be how the B1 B2 beba. Would the B1 B2 balance the winning crata, a be as I when we beat my bow into education. I'm a man. Tiena attach importance to the education. We are messing up with that video. We always see compare off on YouTube. I have a Netimotias, yes, and the baby Bella will no the bit my wow. What as yet? Okay. Intimamia the third category, or the third category here, the other workers. Or say, the other workers are subcategory is for persons performing on skilled labor requiring at least less than 2 years training or experience, not of a temporary or seasonal nature. You see, and the other workers for more the subcategory performing on skilled labor requiring less than 2 years of training or experience, not of a temporal or seasonal nature. I think so more the other workers category, no, I want to Ghana for do na beshe. I want to Ghana for do na beshe because with the other workers, no, I want the requirement less than 2 years working experience or training. Or more under other workers, no, or more qualification minimal, less than 2 years experience or training. And at that one, it should also not be temporal or seasonal nature. But I believe say Ghana for do not qualify. Ghana for do not qualify, especially Ghana for now. Motiha Sabi Munin Krata to semi Amudi be one between the bar and now. Now let's delve into the eligibility status now. Let's delve into the eligibility status now. So now we are going to consider the subcategories. Now you are consider the evidence. Now you have the certification. No? Okay. Now we'll be looking at the subcategories. We are going to look at the evidence. Then we are going to look at the certification. I wonder why. Say yeah, education. I don't know what okay. All they say. Let's continue. After all, the video is going to be available on YouTube. So let me continue. Okay. Now let's proceed. So let's start with the skilled workers. Okay, let's start with the skilled workers. So the subcategories are the skilled workers. Now we are looking at the evidence. I say you must be or say you must be able to demonstrate that you possess at least 2 years of job experience, education, or training that meets the job requirements specified on the labor certification. Or say you must be able to demonstrate that you possess at least 2 years of job experience, education, or training that meets the job requirements specified on the labor certification. That is for the skilled workers, or more first evidence. And I say, the second point, and I say, relevant post-secondary education may be considered as training. Relevant post-secondary school education may be considered as training. Relevant post-secondary school education may be considered as training. That is the second explanation. And I would the third one will say you must be performing work for which qualified workers are not available in the United States. Very important. I'll say you must be performing work for which qualified workers are not available in the United States. So into who nipa na ubet my eligible, we skilled worker, I'll bet my eligible for the EB-3 no. Or say as I say the area now be adwuma no. Area you need a home workers to America. This as I do ask myself say which area now bet my adwuma you need home workers to America. That is the point here, deal with difficult. You see, so that is the point here. Emma deal with difficult. That is the point. Emma difficult because or say the area now person is say area they need to the organization or the company that is trying to employ you. Company now or person with my EB-3 no. Or say as a company need to move beyond every reasonable doubt to say the area now person with more fast with more no. Sa area no unya obi or American citizen. Unya obi or green card holder obet my say adwuma no. It is a company no entiment prove ya adwuma no e be the pass obet manya. And the last one may check it the skilled workers almost certifications also or say labor certification and a permanent full-time job offer required. After say what you go through all this or say the labor certification and a permanent full-time job offer is required. Into example say the area can ultimate with this qualification we are as I say ultimate labor certification and a permanent full-time job offer. The company now offer no so ultimo labor certification no now ultimo somehow a permanent full-time job offer. The one year we are means even though say bia obetima qualify with the eligibility criteria no still now no ebia won't qualify and the skilled workers no na wetima benefit from the EB-3 visa. Now let's look at the professionals. Okay, let's look at the second category. Professionals. And I'll say under professionals, I'll say you must demonstrate that you possess a USA. I said the say under professionals, you must demonstrate that you possess a USA baccalaureate or foreign equivalent degree, and that a baccalaureate degree is the normal requirement for the entry into the occupation. So I know you're for professionals, into medical professional, we can be talking about medical doctors, we can be talking about attorneys, we can be talking about engineers. So those people are the professionals, okay? And at the second point, I also say you must be performing work for which qualified workers are not available in the United States. The same way, you see, the same way, even under the skilled any professionals, and almost say as a social human now, person we intend to company a bit more for EB-3 employment based green card, as a social human, I company need to more idea dance here say. Sir Jumana, the job of an abaton will be bearing who are American citizens, which my Sir Jumano. And so, which was actually we say, will be bearing who are green card who will be my Sir Jumano. The on to say company which my we say, Sir Jumana, the wow, hope as our because green card will be a green card or so obey. And as will be no citizen or so obey, the company name to Puvusa. One wouldn't crack up as the ultimate cocoa said, no, we not a company to file for EB-3 mano. And here into when you're possible. So that is the second point. Here the third point, and say. Education and experience may be substituted for a baccalaureate degree. Listen, education and experience may be substituted for a baccalaureate degree. That is for the professionals, and also note that point down also. Also, you must meet any other requirements specified in the labor certification. And beside when you must meet other requirements certified in the labor certification. Intermediate and also the certification, also labor certification is the same way. Labor certification and a permanent full-time job offer Inti said you moon under skilled workers, no, under professionals, no, the same thing has been repeated. Well, this here. You heard the last point, and that is on skill. No, why? Where your introduction, I made them not do donate matter because do donate be some question under this area. When we said do donate, so we be some questions in I conform America, or within America. Inti me say me little education on this area. Inti me share the last category, yeah, unskilled workers. Inti we unskilled workers now. Now, you share the application process, okay? So with the unskilled workers, and I'll say you must demonstrate the ability to perform unskilled labor that is requiring less than 2 years training or experience. That is not of a temporary or seasonal nature. You see. Now the second point is you must be performing work for which qualified workers are not available in the United States. The same thing said we can with other categories, you know. And at the third step, you must meet any other requirements specified in the labor law certification. Into we are over the certification, labor certification and a full-time permanent job offer is required. It is almost like similar. You see, it is even though the categories are different, but the requirements or any the certifications, it is almost like similar. You see, now let's look at the application process. Okay, let's look at the application process. When you're in the situation, be a what we team and I say, wow, shaman, which was all qualified, which was all the who meet the eligibility status. No, it is all your signing panibia, application status. No, and I say application process. And where your introduction made them out. I'm only giving this introduction to where introduction made them out. Yeah, go into details and then your introduction made them to me. We are not be questions. Or say application process, or say your employer, and to say they can with the EB-3 no your employer na is ultimo falema a employer. Make us say be a company be here sanko for no. It can be hotels, it can be warehouses, it can be companies, it can be the healthcare sector. What I say, you should be able to be as I said a year employer no more jumano. As I said, no need to move forward, no to move falema. And I said they make an employer need to move dear dance here say the intia omoma kwine na omuntimoma green card no muntim fanye side mo we ni say side mo we na da wacha unya obi or ya American citizen or so obeye unya obi or ya green card holder or so obeye nti na omama kwan say wo pese obaba ye adwuma no sa na yes abi anything kokoye what I say okay nti my application process and I say your employer or sign your petitioner and how employer and sign your petitioner. Okay, so your employer or petitioner must file a form I-140. Your employer or petitioner must file a form I-140. A form I-140. That is immigrant petition for alien workers. That is immigrant petition for alien workers. As part of the application process, your employer must be able to demonstrate a continuing ability to pay the offered wage as of the priority date. Your employer may use an annual report, federal income tax return, or audited financial statement to demonstrate a continuing ability to pay your wage. You see, and the process requires as I said, answer an application you can be activated. No, as I said, company now offer what momo. As I said, company now we file the form I-140, memory free form I-140, which is immigrant petition for alien workers, Inti a company no person momo jumano. Omuna ombetimo the labor department and I say the state department and I say omo person mo this adwuma we ma wo unin krata na wo fa wutimu nya krata because adwuma no adawa ache obi biara ni wo ya American citizen or so obeye obi biara ni wo ye green card holder or so obeye enu nti na omo pe nkofo mu nin krata ama mo tima baba ye sa adwuma no nti se otimu prove beyond every reasonable that so bit my say adwuma na fe that say wetima ma the full-time job offer. Mind you, it should be a full-time and permanent job offer. It should be a full-time and permanent job offer. Nti after say company na tima yes ade we nyina no on be file for form I-140 and on the immigrant petition for alien workers no what you pa and after say company na file ade ba kwa the state department and say USCIS e betima gina so and so na nipa na tima ye qualify so betima nya service and yes say say company na nkasa no IRS, Internal Revenue Service, IRS. Omo mo hwehwe taxes nsensemu no. Omo timo hwehwe company ne taxes nsensemu, mo timo hwehwe company ne financial records say company ne with the strength and the viability of bitma ma a full-time job offer. No mo timo say aka within the period of time no. Ati ase pa. And even though your employer would be willing to file for you no, but or you na bin so file man say the State Department and I say the USCIS and I say IRS. echo omo financial records no so need the financial viability and I say omo tax records no any good just so make their file such application ama wa even though so you qualified no I'm sure still na no untimo enya so mfa so nti abusiafo dodo na mutimo contact me about EB-3 visa na mo yes most let me say me mo de na me for some information emla on this area and when the information menya for the meantime I may send me the blame. They said they can win any conclusive. We are the basis, okay? Yeah, because once you meet this eligibility status, after we will take advantage, and then we can delve into the details. No, what I say, maybe certain things that you have to do, and as a name of the answer, oh yeah, now I'm waiting to be able to enjoy from this process. Until we say for ebi nyankopon ya to man betimanya B1 B2 visa the about America. Ebusiafo America say we can rule America with B1 B2 visa. This is the education say mu hia bia pebe bia wo no say wo employer no betin na kasa na wo betima sponsor with a process like this. I think say betima boa ama wo immigration status out the American say we undocumented immigrant no it ma change ama what ma be lawful resident. Nti we na the introduction to the EB-3 visa education am yes me the bebe dem. Nti wo betima request aba so why to be a request am la o person will be question on the EB-3 na betima ba bisa o person will be bisa a general question na betima ba bisa o person will do a general contribution about the EB-3 and as a general contribution of all that we have discussed today so we betima ye na me hwe minutes ya kan sana the jumodi na ba we ye were almost about 28 minutes yeah nti ye were 28 minutes yeah you were 28 minutes and sana the jumodi na ba we nti u betima request ya ba so general questions a betima ba bisa o general contributions a betima di aba bibi a chere wadwen bia pese unya ho details bia betim dia banti ye 28 minutes wait ma request aba why monye ntentem mumbla ntem na minya no ansa na makọ enye sa aka 28 minutes na offer metam aso and that time no me die wura mu kura ma ya ma na boro so kana nka me se me be di 4 hours pe is 4 hours na almost 10 hours nti metam no ya so nti abusian request bla o general questions and contribution betim dia ba o bibi a person kan once my brother be kan sana 28 minutes na so amako abusiafo ama like show no medamase mo ama share medamase mo so ama gift e dem nyina ma se but na me buy ya we say and obi an share me che enka offer me che na nka mo ma me top up wa anka mutimo top up me che e ma me a enka mani beje pa so na nka mo se ya share me kiki but na me buy obi an share me che ne kiki mo nye sama do for mo amodom ne hena mo mo share me che na mo share me kiki oh ye me nua ugina so me nua kwaba Ghana network pa de meka kontu mu agurade me Ghana network nti me fie o me ma mo fa bukuru ima
Yeah, good evening.
yeah good evening ima en ko muti say
Yeah, there is one question I want to ask.
okay
Yeah, my problem is like I'm trying to travel to either US or any of the European countries for work visa. But the process, no, I don't know exactly what I will do. So last time I checked, like I was sending you a message on your IG to maybe have access to your contact so that I'll communicate with you, but it doesn't avail. So today I want to ask if there is any way that I can have access to you directly so that we discuss how to make a way forward to that.
Okay, so before we even go into that, what are you doing right now in Ghana? Are you a student or you working? What are you doing?
I'm self-employed. I myself, I'm a welder. I do welding and fabrication.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I do. And I do restaurant too as well. As the system is not good now, the wedding work is not going on well again. So I decided to shift to restaurant.
Okay, so
That's what
now the restaurant business, it belongs to you. Is the business registered in your name?
that one I'm helping someone. Yeah.
Or someone?
Like a partnership, yeah.
So it's like a partnership that is billing two names of you, the partners, or it is having the name of your friend who you are trying to help.
Yeah, it's in a friend's name that I'm trying to help.
Oh, okay. So now considering your business, have you been able to save maybe some good amount of money that maybe with some traveling abroad process, maybe you can just go through the process by yourself without not needing the help of anybody?
In terms of financial, I don't think it will be a problem for me. But how to make it succeed easily or through the safer way, no, that is my problem.
So now, with respect to with respect to like traveling abroad or international travel, I wonder whether there could be a safer way. There is nothing like a safer way. All the ways are risky. See, all the ways are risky. But you know, the risk involved becomes minimal when you are trying to do the application by yourself. Example, maybe somebody might even decide to maybe charge maybe say $6,000 to help you with a B1 B2 visa application. At the end of the day, it could be possible that you're not going to get a visa, and you're also going to receive all the money. The money is not going to be refunded to you. See, and that means you're going to lose a lot of money. But in the same way, you can try to do the B1 B2 visa application by yourself, and maybe the amount of money you are going to lose is going to range between, let's say, maybe $150 to $300, depending on the visa fee. Are you understanding?
Yeah.
Yeah. So to be frank with you, all the processes that can enable you to travel outside Ghana, they are risky. But as I'm saying, the risk is minimal when you are trying to do the application by yourself, or you are trying to do the application on your own. Are you understanding?
Okay.
So now, yeah, yes. So they're even saying it is even $160. Yes. So now, if you're trying to do the application by yourself, the only thing that is going to cost you is for you to just go and pay your visa fee of $160. Now, because of the battle at the American embassy in Ghana, you know, the place is like super busy. Now, if you're looking for appointment date and time for interview, it is almost like impossible for you to get a date or a time for this year. They've been able to schedule
Okay.
everything to 2023, 2024, even up to 2025. So the only thing that I can,
Yeah.
once you still keep on following the show, I will encourage you to keep on doing what you're doing. And as you're doing what you're doing, keep saving some money. Once the pressure at the American embassy, once the pressure is down, or once the pressure has been lessened, we can personally decide to coach you, or we can just instruct or direct you as to how you will be able to do the self B1 B2 visa application. And once you are done with the application, and possibly if you can get an appointment date and time for interview, maybe we can also coach you and wish you the best of luck. Go and try your luck and see whether you are going to get the visa at the end of the day or not. But as I'm saying, this process is going to cost you only $160. This process is going to
Okay.
cost you only $160. But if you decide to pay
Okay.
somebody to do this work for you, the person can charge you maybe from $1,000 going, and at the end of the day, the person can still not guarantee you the visa. So even though it is good to try it yourself, but I'm telling you, no visa application process is 100% guaranteed that you are going to get a visa. It is like try your luck and let's see. Are you understanding?
Yeah.
Yes. And beside this process also, we also have the American lottery. We are also going to have the American lottery on the 6th of October. Okay. So the 2022-2023 American lottery season is going to commence on the 6th of October. So when the 6th of October is here and you are still around, once you have a valid passport, we can still register you. So let me ask you, do you have a valid passport?
Yeah.
And what is the highest level of your education?
SHS.
Okay, so with the SHS, were you able to pass your math, science, and English?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good, good. So that means you are also eligible. But you see, I'm giving you all this time because I'm realizing that consistently on the show, you are always sharing the show, you are always liking the show, and you are also gifting. And people like that, I do like you. That is why I'm giving you my time. Okay, yeah. So now what we can do is that now you have two options that you can trigger to try your luck on the place like America. So the first one is going to be the B1 B2. So the B1 B2, let's give it some time. Let's give it some time, okay? Because the embassy is super busy. So let's give some time to the B1 B2, okay? And with
Okay.
the American lottery, the American lottery officially commences on the 6th of October. So once the 6th of October is here. Make sure you are going to remind me so that I can also register you to the program. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and always make sure you can also go to Sika Mperov on YouTube to watch most of the videos so that it can give you much education on this area. Are you understanding?
Okay. 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 All right. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Ah, I was young when I'm in go. My bro, me tell my son, Mumla, who question about Blanton and Sanamako. Oh, question, baby son in 10 I can't how many minutes? I can't 18 minutes. Yeah, I can't 18 minutes. Enti abusia who question baby son in 10 na aka 18 minutes na meko. Enti baby son question intem yes sir 18 minutes so meko. Obetimo a request about question abitima bisa or general contribution abitim about this is the last segment of the show, okay? We don't have much time, so please hurry, okay? Come with your question, come with your questions, come with your contribution. Now you go. Why? What's the what of me? What would you want me to say to you? I mean, just be clear on your question. What do you need from me? Tell me something. What would you want me to help you with? Tell me. Yeah. You know, I'm not trying to be biased. I'm here for everyone, okay? I'm here for everyone. But mind you, I like people that always come and consistently like the show. They will come and they will share the show and they are also going to gift. I like those people. That doesn't mean I hate you. I like everyone, okay? I'm here for everyone. But, you know, there is something like favoritism in everything. There is something like favoritism in everything, okay? So people that always come to the show and they will like the show and they are going to share the show, and at the same time they also express their gratitude by also gifting. I'm kind of like liking the people the more. That is why I gave my brother that good time and attention, because he's a very good person. He's always here showing his gratitude and appreciation to the show by gifting, by liking, and by sharing. So he's somebody who deserves a special attention. Who again? Hey, Abusinya Wanyama me go. Wanyama meko aka how many minutes? Aka 17 minutes na meko. One request ya ma maybe some question. No one for contribution na ma offer meko. And ekra me buy obi an me cho. Ye nti ene why na obesha me che. Ye nti ene obi an pema sem so obesha me che. Ene dia ma we chicken ma we chicken bebre na ma say nya rose flower bebre me dia fa me huna no a emu fragrance no kama twene nyina wie. Nti oh ena me ken da ho no. Na adwoa de kura de esa busiafo ye monya ne esa adwoa kura ese urade menye den ya adwoa kura osiga na ho ye den ya ye mi hu de menye o me nkrofo ya sese meye bias so yo me nkrofo ya meye bias so as you know mi hu urade I know say me say me go to me and be deport nkophobia bagana me go to me a nkofobia ne nan ha me hu omo so mfa so ka be deport omo nyina de omo ba na me de nipa ba be replace omo oh ye uni to me a ya o ya because mo nkofo be bi ro ha adwo say ye mase na obi o ye mase de e de na me tin tana America na mase tin mo tana Ghana what can okro eba no say na bibi timo tena America na mase ni nko party Ghana say we dey here ni nguase o I say enche won sa for me misi America na mase ni nko party Ghana de sebe I say ni munyamu ni mu you see enti minya kwa papa bia me de mase adwa be papa enye mase adwa kwa obi aka ho ba me say hey oko heaven kura favoritism e wo ho oko heaven po I me say favoritism ever heaven. Say I don't make out to say yes or by no. Not always here for do me, no. Not yes or 12 apostles. 12 apostles, no. Not all me and Sabia baby or your own echo. Even Jesus Christ, not our apostles me and Sabia baby or could be honest uncle for an echo. And even in the midst of our apostles me and not our bakumbia. Not yes to add donation your money now, your friend John the Revelator. Your friend John the Revelator. Or not the book of Revelation. John the Revelator. Or not the book of Revelation. Or not know the favorite apostle, Emma Jesus Christ. And to be a favoritism. And to we have the money. Because show no, there be a adua there be a adua blah blah blah. Adua kura me no want to me can say me bank ya kai me na ade a wo ye no me ma wo mla na nka ye ni hu nkomo kakra na yimpo motu say wa madofo nyina akọ and then no be sene ko so sa at least do be ko na enye nipa be 200 mo hwe nka sa bre no kwa na nka me pese nka wo be ka de wo ye no na me ma hwe na me say me wona be sakra okay good yeah all the same no mo hwe na direct no mo no so but mo hwe na back door no mo ye close to 1,000 okay and 1,000 is a good number yeah 1,000 because anopa no the first segment, the second segment, and the third segment of the show. No, now we were even having almost about 200 people. Our motion direct, and almost about 3,000 people watching the show back door. But it's the numbers and swat it. Or more motion the back door, almost 1,000, and more motion the direct in 26. What is my drabla? Request a me no you need your own home come kakana Ghana for the way because second is issue Ghana for the show next year. And the adwa mama we invite bla na yen kan wan sen kakra. Na busiafo Obi biala or your family member on this platform, I will be BBR person in promote man, make my promoter for free. Okay, that is what I can also do. I didn't know I was doing. Now we got like I don't know I was doing. Oh, you know, so I can back. That's it. I promise it. Oh, Niyama.
Over.
Akwaba.
Yeah, you say
yeah, for me, a jammy or back into yeah. Okay, you need to
Offer me then the and we be me the ye movie no ya ye say mu ye movie no eba no say readiness say ye de be call there ye wo but aka do be ka say oh bra ana member ana you say because me the faha obi bet ma ka say oh obema obi ama me invite to Italy maintain kan biom obi ka say obema we be ka say US obetima is obetima oni be kan de edu ho na ye say process na koso a maintain kan biom intimi no asa me de me ave me background nim na me be kan biom because me no eba no readiness say plane ticket ana bibia me no my ever ready but me nim say one ka say obetima say o kwa apply a obenya dia because man who says so ko apply to a fee and you have to pay some kind of money before you go through some processes. You get it. And I don't know. As I mean, me who me left and right see
okay. So with the B1 B2 no. On said that in here invitations and wait my B1 B2 no. We wait more I try the tourism because some catch was a B1 B2 here for visiting and the tourism.
yeah.
So go back as a visitor, so be more invite, but go back for tourism purposes. Here invite via, but we a bele we are you woman and your papa our the baby B1 B2 the entrank a grana pressure and 1 American embassy and conform. Pressure and conform. Me as I meet my direct, meet my guide. No way application, only a reading and conform bay. Party.
Okay.
Notwithstanding that, in Japan, so you don't say American loop in the blue to a cabin. I mean, register. Why?
But this on bay dear.
What's it saying?
This year on bay like
Oh, yeah,
American location.
on bay, even though say why busy, they are still on bay. Yeah, I'm on cancel on bay. Yeah, on bay.
Okay.
Until a better say 6 October until do why because of somebody and more education until do why.
Okay, you offer me that's
Me dance in Yama. I feel the minimum see a bebo or don't come up. I was here, me say, answer na many a job in common. Obi biala we busi ani wo ha bia me do me de me ye nche sa adwa nkwa na me do no me do bia ba adwa de we mase na won obi a wo bia so tan na se da so obi enu yesi nyankopon kwe bo pele na se yesi nyankopon kra pele na se nti obi a pe na se asem obi a pele na se nti ebusi a we de yesi bia me ye ba ya so we sa adwa nyankopon kra pele na se me ba be ma adwa ware nti we de be sere mo ma na hamo wai but beside Adwano, Obi Biala, Oye Bibia, Ojiri say, Obepese, the platform of the promoter, Mabia, no bit man, I draw my attention, okay? So, they won't send me a message or habit man send me a message or Instagram, okay? I mean, can it be you? Obi biara wo under the sound of my voice. Wo ya de bia pese me promote to my pese me team advertisement no. Ni nyina kan obi nti na ete sa platform we. Ye fa mu de betimi aye de aboa mo ano no. Okay. Menya nka obi anti mo mla buchire but technically impossible so obi abetimi aba buchire. Ye obi a de betimi aba buchire. Enti mo nso so mo nti mo ma no. Say ye business be, ye trade, maybe ubotire, maybe salon bia wan kasa running, maybe provision store, our person mitimo running advertisement, be running promotion free. Who is kind of who live in a macasa me use ka unibi. May me for free. Any day bia me bia me yama o ka me yama. Obi biala what say bia your family member on this platform. They obey now so they just go to Instagram or cause you can pair off on Instagram. Okwa send me a message na the wo ye no comment the wo ye no na fa won photo so ka ho. Me ba any day be a may free be a man call you may show be and me buy a may advert na ma from the start to the close of the show. Men so much from would meet my idea for because I'm telling you, menyanko be a mla butchery, but a new be also bit my baby. With a painful truth to make a no be a bit my baby butchery. Until who I went to make us a will be a oh yeah, a bia. Ye check down of 4 beans we bit my boano, Meso so has a meet my boa was up on so. And I mean, Nana Kwame. Nana Mamus only may come to our comment section and say, oh, course, and was it, oh, catch the master say, who be some question if you intimacy, Mr. Mr. Me, who was it?
Ah, Monsieur on type BM crab me on type.
The question, no way. And I got to know.
But Mr. Me won't back on type in the BM crab. Maintaining Kai.
Because me, who was it?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, don't joke with the power and influence of social media. Okay? Says here, I'm because nipa almost 1,000 and I show me a back door. Nipa 1,000 and I show me a back door. And nipa almost.
Oh, okay, I think I've seen his question. Obisa say more interview data now. I don't know which country. Say US dia say him say no. Getting interview dates in Ghana is difficult.
Yeah.
Nya dia ubenya but unya ni yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that answers.
As a master great, let me woman say man, master great where you are no. Is it with American embassy? With American embassy they don't try because it's an open appointment date anytime for interview unya bi. Okay. And until na mini aba kona me 2% ka onto na boase na pressure na won ko for mo. So person or trying to lack on the B1 B2 bit more. I don't know what my interview with American embassy for now they don't try it. Okay. Students no more person will be sua de no and with most submit na application na within the first 60 days no with more a social application for an emergency appointment date anytime and no omo de sa akonya na students nko a wo de B1 B2 no nka ho ti mesere mo amo de B1 B2 no mo nto mo bo asna pressure na embassy won nko for mo kakra na mo so ye hu process ye betima educate mo everything de ho education ama mo a we betin dey attra mo lack why also I'm talking about the lottery. Yes, lottery no so
okay so he said okay
once wait my winning lottery no now wait my affiliate DS260 wait my submit no incumbent on the American embassy set Obama appointment date anytime and the American summit minister to me American embassy na dey beat my side no what you think me am say o dey wa winning lottery nkwa na so wait my DS260 na submit ya train that bet American embassy nka with appointment date anytime for interview no obeti omonka why intiminia to wase why da obeti omonka why enti answer na mekwa adwo so me kind for the last time the social media is very powerful. The social media is very powerful. The metana beti maka fa dia we hono ebia na FM station kwanko kan enya sa influence no the social media is very powerful. Enti minua mu nyina mo benefit from sa platform we yi na ye build nya me nkwa na me build because me better na hai e na wo so wan follow me a ka platform we eni ho okay mu a mo follow me enti no e na platform ne wo ho enti na da bia me ba me dey special acknowledgement e ma mu nyina na ye mu nti e na the travel abroad show e wo ho ye mu nti e na sika ampelo platform we wo se enya mu a platform we eni ho enti ade bia la metimo dia ye beboa mo no me de be ye me meti ade me hia bibia free platform we so because me see platform de mpia meka enye hwe ma me media no se me de boa Ghana for na me pe voice and because of mu nyina enti manya voice no enti me de voice ne beboa mo enti adwuma die biara wudi biara pese me ye promotion ma me ye advertisement for free. The emphasis is on the word free, FOC, free of charge. Me pese de wo ye litimo koso me pese wadwuma timo koso Me pese u business now we need to cost me the here me no. Me pese we need to moje now we to talk. Why? Enti ade bia we bia ogiri se betima you see a platform dey aye advert any promotion ma bia no. Obetimo akọ Instagram, obeko sika mpe. You know sika mpe rough on Instagram no any TikTok dey na yepe. Sika mpe rough on Instagram no any TikTok dey na yepe underscore ehihye mfimfini. Eye YouTube dey no kwa na underscore bi anim. Nti ukọ Instagram no attack with sika underscore mp3 underscore and rof rough obo search it obeko kwa send me message na jam me photos of adwuma na wo ye no na me running free advert and why na wo nso so wo adwuma no entimu enko so
asokonofo
akwa ba bi
yeah so
aha enti ene de ye nka na esi adwuma no because na esi adwuma no de wo ye magana fo nyina ye be kan de wo ye the secret e bia dodo na anim nti beside nurse adwuma na de bi na wo san ye.
oh okay Pachometon scraps, not just scraps for nurses, but any other uniform. I'll per se on palm like on toe, and you're already made.
Enti me
It
ba
is
yes a year na yen
okay.
na school no say ka scraps e de ba bia.
Oh, taria health workers, and your nurses for health workers. Share any juma or hospitals. It be sometimes cry restaurants for like a juma for near dear crass that share a juma.
Enti
Into no.
abawni for the purpose of education say na be ya advert na be do achi no nyam to boase na nkofo bi ro betima hye won tade ni bi bobo mudi maako maako obi o qualify bi
Oh,
betima
okay.
we na omo nyina adwe be ko eye hospital nkwanye hospital say na ye ka obi o ye adwuma restaurant ko betima benefit nti nyam to boase na bobo mu nyina.
Okay. Nti omo betimi a share me scraps ni bi. Nyame pam ni bi no. A nurse for doctors, physician assistant, obi o ye juma hospital bia. And now we caterer. We juma or let's say we juma pharmacy. We juma or restaurants. We maybe I want to be a shop. A tailoring shop and I say hairdressing shop crop say on colano omuna sha atare baako anyway then you say what the style na ba say style we na me peno then you just give us the go ahead how you want it and everything na yama at a very affordable price with quality material but very affordable. I'm into when I'm assigned to Crocs, chrome gun a friend of Baba Jipe. A hair and Sarah Bampabuana, see our basna, the ball life on open the roar, a view of ho, open some designer so mounts when some design and the come out mount. But if you open some on founding and design come page, I'll be who say like Kakaka or but most I have a lot of them on Instagram at Ajua Scraps and Crocs on Instagram. So Baha, you can DM me anytime from an upper 6 to the following and upper 6. Oh DM and I just talk for crowd one crowd. Many nearest one because a business is money. Yeah, so anytime I'm available. Yeah.
Hey me mama so we do ni scape o. Okay. Okay,
Next is Kanisa.
Okay. Is it next year you must can and so much the this will yes can for
And
okay.
so.
Enti say no. Say obi ye interested. Na say o person o contact our number there and me man be tete we do number there on fan to ya. Yes. What the number so you be wu ha. Enti what's my about Instagram handle ne e your TikTok handle no.
Yeah, Pacho, my TikTok handle no Ajua. Yeah, my name Kasaya underscore Ajua underscore. And Instagram, my business page, Ajua Scraps underscore Crocs. That's my Instagram business page. But my Instagram personal page is Ajua. So any of it, you can contact me there.
Ana
Yes.
adwa wo de no say de we spell no chiro mo ye because me adwa no say we spell wo de different.
Yes, me pacho me type of comment section ADJOWA fan or your fan so fun one adjoa ni bi or adjoa matasa.
Masia, or young fancy, you want to moon come fancy. We create now.
Fancy. I speak fancy.
Masia, or young fancy, you want to come fancy. Yeah, as a mebo. Unim. Maybe. I don't know. I say me who. I say me home fee. No, I'll tell you, okay, all right. And Tiagua, now, Senke say be obi so ni John say be also want a shop, be nan KB of say be with him able to be cotton and also so and one konya or sa.
Oh yes, and one konya or be a scraps and it's also see and be brain na eton already made no. And see as a line will be if as a confront shadam pay and say be open say one sham say be open this particular style, but open the baby. And now one can so cotton. I'm available for that too. Just talk about the pricing and everything. And say no one say just hit me my DM on Instagram. On Instagram, hit me up. I would answer you at any time. Yeah, over my Instagram cry, my number, my business number, the cry. Oh yeah, met me the amount. Yeah,
okay,
then we
so
vibe from
business
there.
number no hold no bet my business number the mom.
Okay, 024. And so I know ask me personal line, but any she over a business I casa.
Okay, say your baba any business no broke on yeah no.
And one no yeah 0248066295. Very 0248066295.
Okay.
My typing so.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Until now, you the delivery method. Until so be or that. Who to deliver and so no so you pick up.
Oh, I do pickups. I do also be a while on G because of the scam on the net. You need to know.
Yeah.
You over prefer say because before I deliver it to you, you'd have to make payment. It's payment before delivery. I don't take a delivery payment on delivery in the sense that will be a hobeka say obetia delivery guy in the bar no betia, but delivery guy in the back call the location the friend is on fa. And then when it happens like that, you would have to pay the delivery guy.
Yeah.
For wasting his time and all that, and it would go against me. Yeah. So I do payments before delivery. But if in any way you don't trust me, you can pick it up. If you come and pick it up, the end now I'll be picking it up. You come yourself. So I'll meet you up at an open place at the Braka police station. Now you share but the why them all the Missika me. Then we go our separate ways.
I was here for so dear, so also one trust ya cry, the fast me offer. Mama na konya say on ka de oil ne chese me ankasa na hu de oil no. Okay? Nti u bet ma trust no why? Yeah, u bet ma
trust me when I'm rich for you now trust me. Ghana for won't trust me. But we are nipa one into no because they are one.
Mr. Ghana for Mr. Mon trust master what. Now we je for go na it mo tana place order man deliver Mr. Mon trust master what. And now we say o contact ma say na we place order. What fear we seek. Now say ma say anye punctual, one year regular intimate deliver on time about mama here. Now me never sing kuntoka. Why?
And no.
Mr. Mo obi biala ube place order. Now ma say ebe feel no one deliver 10 bia odi tiam na say basa me so me ne ma say you be bika. Why? Now me customer say dey me bomb pie me hwe ni business acumen and the mind na o say buchi. Me bomb pie say I'm telling you, I do about the American comedy school. The American school, but
we are working hard in the wrong country.
Oh, yeah, because that's probably Walmart to Quani. So we do hapa said yeah. Give the Juma Pass giddy America hapa nasa wedding yakopon. O dear Obawati just the right time.
Yes.
I wish I form a vampire. I am Momo Master what na Upra again papa. Utim de business na crab which you bet my boy nipa be bring to Mr. Mon trust on the business na you good. And the near man so upon F. Now do about a year baba you pay no so no and no of okra free baby na de bana what to answer saying.
Yeah, and no me wa obia okra mame. Nti nimpa no because I'm also afina my way me I'm not well endowed in it. Nti me yes me was shop kese bi. That's why it's an online business.
Yeah.
Nti no me nipa no the shop warehouse kese a no ko nyoma ne ba den or the Yama place near the mommy, then I take it from there.
Okay, good. And to wait say scraps to be able to be able to manage Baba you pay any so yes, sir.
Yes, bia, nyope bia.
Okay. Who place the order now the Baba pay. What the Baba pay so account because some people can share the America in I show I say
Come Ross.
Papa they said the party as a platform mama you promote to Adjoa. Okay. Now Adjoa business and Ankasa din saying.
Adjoa scraps and
Adjoa
crocs.
scraps. Okay. Adjoa
Yes.
scraps. Hey, must say anone bro from Fante for anone bro for the hey. Hey, I say mo. Mama yem promote to address why Mr. Mayor very important yem promote na intimo enkofa. I'm telling you be a yankopon buana ultimo tretre na shame or bet my employ nipa Ghana bank for nipa eduma but bet my for nipa eduma
Yes.
intimo na yem on pa entai ado che na nya ado nko a obi biala also platform we so also che de make also ye bibia pese yem out the same thing make say de yem ado ano me the same thing amount yem on pa na de ado ye no intimo nko so me de kra de me pa ya me born so intimo family buchiri na nka o menye ska kesi akesi ani o de ba buche di anka obedi ska pa enti empire me bo ma no enti ado a ansa na be ko no ofana we sha be kan sen
Okay, enti no.
ado almost comment business in do as yo.
Okay, pacho me comment why. Adjoa scraps _ crocs on Instagram. Yeah, be pacho my commenting.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Okay, Tino. Be pacho me final words and they say showing like me started to me share and share. I think I started in April now. I wasn't really active on TikTok, but April na me here way now. Also because me call leave in Niger. Me bow na me copy onto it, and then from there no I could see say whatever information anybody on the platform had given before, no matter what say be any panel so only has to say and whatever they all brought was a good thing. So if we take it it's going to help us. And because they've given a lot of education on the platform. And to know if say so you don't know much about, just go to the YouTube channel at Sikam Perov. Our YouTube bia we hear bia about traveling. Me alcohol follow you do everything on your own. So never obi emfa kwoti kwan bi so endi usika. Yes, and they met me can we should just be vigilant, and then we should read. Now you call YouTube, you see compare on YouTube and go and learn more of whatever process I bet media to crime so that we can do things on our own. That mon touch crabs and the crocs if you are just crabs and crocs. Affordable.
I'm on the brofo. Hey, now we be rade as everybody of you. Okay, I wish you have Hannah. Mene must Adwa ye de show no ebeba awie ye. Adwa I have a video so you can send me. Why? So uni baby apet and the one kasa uni. I have a na me post to e page na ma. Ya ntia busha for mene Adwa na me co panel so mobile so ye street think no mobile na dem nyina masi nyankopon so am so mutimu gina so up to this time. Of my break, me say you may be one change. Mamma fancy, and I'm copet and more than for Yankopon yard mouth. Now, a best say, I made the Yankopon, Ancient Munina, Mumma. Bye bye.
Bye bye.